Okay, what is up YouTube? This is Stardust here and we're gonna be doing a guide for Zou. Zou is a melee specialist and let's go through his ability. I'll be going through his ability, talents and giving you some gameplay tips, okay? So, your Q. After it spawns a weapon that revives to you after 1 second, okay? Dealing quite a bit of damage, okay? Your W, Curse Strike, so your basic attack decreases a bit of the range and increases and it attacks everything on its way. Also decreases the attack speed of heroes and summoners. Okay. Okay, by 40% and it lasts for 4 seconds. Okay, Bone Prison. After 2 seconds of delay, you deal a damage. You deal a certain damage and you root the target for 1.75 seconds. Okay. That's really nice. So you can sort of get how his combination works. You click on your E to start to root the target. Then you obviously as soon as they're rooted, you press on your Q, and meanwhile you're running towards them, activating your W, so you can do the most damage you can. Your passive, right? Skeletons. What it does is when nearby enemy minion dies, they become a skeleton warrior that lasts for obviously they fight alongside you, and they last for up to 15 seconds. Okay, and you can have up to 4 skeleton active at a time. Now your heroic abilities, they're quite versatile, different. I personally like the Poison Nova. Why? What it does is after a short delay it releases like poison missiles that deals a hell of a lot of damage. Okay, and it does damage over time. So it's really nice. It's really nice, to be honest, ability. Now your second heroic. You have the mages, so it sort of spawns on a straight line. Mages that deal certain damage. You can there are 4 mages, okay, that last for up to 50 seconds. They can be killed easily, so it really depends on what team. I don't like it. It's got long cooldown. Well, it's got a bit shorter cooldown, but the 90 seconds ultimate, the Poison Nova, it's a lot better. I'll explain you why. Now, talents. You're level 1. You would go. I always go for the Black Lash, meaning that what it does is it's an active. You're basically obliged to take an active. It really depends what active you like. I like the Black Lash. Why? It does damage. So basically, it's a shield. That's your one abilities. Once you click on the shield, after its duration, it explodes, deals 15% of damage of. Equal to 15% of the damage to the maximum health of the champion. So that's a lot. That's core of the HP. It is hell of a lot of damage. Okay. The rest you have option to slow them for 1 second only. So not really nice at all. I always go with the Black Lash. Level 4, we go with the jail lords. Okay, what happens is once you root the target, as soon as they root, 2 skeletons appear, which means it's sort of blocking its way, and of course that's more damage as well. The rest of the option, they're not really restoring mana. I don't have mana issue with him. And then you have the increased range. I don't really need increased range because obviously they're rooted, so you will be near them. So I always like that one. So you go for more damage. Level 7, my personal favorite one is the Blessing. So what happens is your skeleton heal you. It is amazing the amount of heal they do. It gives you sustain on the lane. It gives you a lot. It gives you absolutely a lot to your skeleton. So being healed by a skeleton is like you wouldn't run out of HP. Even in a team fight, if there was a minion wave, as soon as the minion dies, it turns into a skeleton, and then it's healing you. So it is really good. It is really good. Okay, level 10. Of course, I go with the Poison Nova. Like I explained to you already. Level 13. Level 13. Now you've got you got 2 choices. Really depends now what you need in the game. If they're too tanky, I would go with my W with my W where it does additional 2%, 2% additional 2% of their health as damage to heroes. So if they're too tanky, I would go with that one. However, if I need to push more, I would go with the cursed. Because what happens a lot of times, people don't pay attention to the cursed and they just go and kill them. But if they explode, and if they do small area of damage, 100% increased damage, well, it's really really good to that deals additional 100%. So it really depends. Now, if they're too tanky, you go for that one. If you need more damage in the team, you go for that one. If you need more push, you go for that one. You go so generally, I will go with the W because we're all about damage. Now you're already a good pusher, so I would go about I will get my W. So I can do more damage. Okay, level 16. Now level 16, it is quite a good. Now let's you've got variety of options, to be honest. Now, what I personally like to do, because you already have your W, I like to increase my E. Because what happens, it makes it makes it more vulnerable. Okay, so you do increase damage because that's what you would do. You'll be doing your E first, then going towards that target to kill them. So that's my ideal build. So if they get increased damage, they're definitely killed. Include with your active and with all the other talents that we've taken, your E would basically secure the kill. That's how I found it. Okay. Or alternatively, what you can do is increase the maximum skeleton warriors that you can get to 6. Like I said, it really depends. Is it more like now level 16? You know where the game is going. So what you can do is you can either, if you need more damage in a team fight, I'll go for that one. Or if you need more durability, if you're a split pusher, I will go for that one. So like I said, it really depends where you're going. Level 16, you got 2 choices over here. Okay, personally, since he's a split pusher, you could go with that one easily. So you can increase it, so you can have 2 more warriors. Increase the damage by 50%, so it's like double damage. So it means you're getting healed as well. Okay, level 20. I go for the second active, which is number 2 with the bone spear. Damage is nearby enemy in the lane. Okay, it deals a lot of damage. Okay, so it's quite a bit of damage, to be honest. Okay, and it has only 10 seconds cooldown, which is really nice. It's like another skill. So what it do is increasing. That's to put another one on your 1% only, additional 1% of the target maximum health. No, I wouldn't go for that one. You already have your damage. Okay. And that one over here, enemy strike, 70%, let's hear. No, that's silly. So it's I definitely go for that one because you will need additional damage. He is a specialist, so you would need additional damage. With your ultimate ready, you can easily take 2 people down, and with that skill, 2 versus 1, I'm saying. So yeah, very very important. Now, how to play him? Now, what I would do is obviously with my talents level 1, you sort of play him. You wait for the tank to engage to take their most damage, because what happens once the team fight starts, everybody hits with their abilities, with most of their abilities, which means most of their damage is down, is on cooldown, etc, etc, etc. So what I would advise to do is wait for their wait for their warrior to engage, and then you engage straight after them. With your active, you first start with the back splash, with a backlash. Sorry. Then you look for your target to do your E. Make sure that their stance and cool down, and then once you're sort of in the middle or very 2 or 3 are near you, you hit your W. You hit your R. You spread your poison, because when they're near you, they will take a lot of damage. A lot. It's like more than half their health of the 3 or 4 of them. Or even if 5 of them are around you, you have all of them half health. It is amazing the amount of damage you can do. It is absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's how I play him. Just bear in mind that it's got a bit of a delay, so if you do get stunned, it, you won't cast it and you have an additional 10 seconds in interruption stun, so your ultimate will go on cooldown for 10 seconds, so bear that in mind. Bear that in mind, so be very careful not to get interrupted. Otherwise you just end up dying. So yeah, that's how I play him. So you're sort of a front line. I play him as a front line. Even if you die, they will make sure they secure the kills. Because if your team are doing a good job, because no amount of damage you do, at least to two or three enemy champions, it's gonna be about their health, which is amazing. Which is really that's only by your ultimate, So it's really good and very important how to play him, when to play him. That's the only problem you could have, but ideally it's all about when your ultimate is cooldown, there is no point engaging. When your ultimate is on cooldown, there is no point engaging in team fight, only if it's secure. But with your ultimate and your combo, it's amazing. So you have your ultimate that does a lot of damage, and then you have your E or your active one that does 15% to their health damage. And then we have any basic hits that you could get. What was it? Level 13. Yeah. So you have over here any increase that that's 2% of the damage. So any basic attack you'll get. So you have the chance for 4 seconds, etc. Really nice. Really nice. The amount of damage you can do is really nice. And then meanwhile, if your ultimate is on cooldown, do not engage team fight because you just end up dying. You have no escape. You only have one route. You just end up dying. So definitely. Meanwhile, you're pushing bot lane. They will probably need 2 people to deal with you. And then once you're level 20, you'll be easily able to deal with 2 people. So you can imagine your team meanwhile can do a lot more if you're occupying 2 people. They can do a lot more being 4 versus 3. So he's really strong pick, really strong champion if you get picked. If you pick him, if you get the basics out of him, and then he's quite strong. I definitely recommend. I hope you guys like my guide. If you have any other builds in mind, or if you think my build is wrong, let me know, and I'm more happy to see your opinions. That's based on my experience and based on the games that I had. Those are ranked games that I played. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button as well. Okay. See you later.